Hello fellow gardeners and welcome back to Smart Garden. Today we're embarking on an exciting journey through time to explore one of the most remarkable plants you can grow in your backyard. We're talking about amaranth, an ancient superfood that's making a powerful comeback in modern gardens. Whether you're a seasoned green thumb or just starting your gardening adventure, this guide will show you why amaranth deserves a prime spot in your garden and how easily you can cultivate this nutritional powerhouse right at home. Amaranth's story reads like a forgotten chapter of human history, one that's finally being rewritten. For over 8,000 years, this remarkable plant sustained entire civilizations across Mesoamerica. The Aztecs called it huautli and relied on it so heavily that it may have provided up to 80% of their empire's energy needs. Imagine a single crop feeding an entire civilization. But amaranth was more than just sustenance to these ancient peoples. It held deep spiritual significance, with seeds ceremonially ground and mixed with honey to create sacred effigies of their deities. The Incas similarly revered amaranth, incorporating it into both their daily meals and religious rituals. This wasn't just food, it was the grain of the gods, woven into the very fabric of their culture and survival. Then came the Spanish conquest of the 16th century, and with it, one of history's most devastating acts of agricultural suppression. Recognizing amaranth's central role in indigenous religious practices, Spanish conquistadors systematically banned its cultivation in an attempt to erase native spiritual traditions. Fields were burned, seeds destroyed, and farmers forbidden from growing this sacred crop. For centuries, amaranth nearly vanished from cultivation, surviving only in small, remote communities that quietly preserved the seeds and knowledge of their ancestors. It wasn't until the 1970s that researchers rediscovered amaranth's extraordinary potential, sparking a global renaissance that continues to grow today. Now, as we face modern challenges of food security and climate change, this ancient survivor is proving its worth once again. When we talk about superfoods, amaranth stands in a league of its own. As a pseudo-cereal, it functions like a grain but offers nutritional benefits that leave traditional cereals in the dust. What truly sets amaranth apart is its complete protein profile, containing all 9 essential amino acids that your body cannot produce on its own. This is remarkably rare in the plant kingdom, making amaranth an invaluable protein source, especially for vegetarians and vegans. It's particularly rich in lysine, an amino acid that's typically scarce in other grains like wheat and rice, which means amaranth can help fill critical nutritional gaps in grain-based diets. Beyond protein, amaranth delivers an impressive arsenal of micronutrients that support overall health and vitality. Every serving provides substantial amounts of manganese, which aids metabolism and bone health, along with magnesium for muscle and nerve function, phosphorus for strong bones, iron for oxygen transport throughout your body, and calcium for skeletal strength. The leaves are nutritional champions in their own right, bursting with vitamins A and C that support immune function and skin health. The high fiber content in both the seeds and leaves of amaranth really promotes digestive wellness. It helps maintain healthy gut bacteria and might even assist with blood sugar regulation. Quite impressive, right? For those dealing with celiac disease or gluten sensitivity, amaranth is a fantastic choice. It's a naturally gluten-free alternative that doesn't skimp on nutrition or versatility. When you put it next to those trendy superfoods like quinoa or chia seeds, amaranth holds its own. It matches or even exceeds their nutritional density, and, here's the kicker, it's far easier and more cost-effective to grow at home. Here's the beautiful truth about amaranth: it wants to grow for you. This incredibly resilient plant thrives in conditions that would stress many garden favorites. So, whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, amaranth is perfect for you. Before planting, assess your space and climate. Amaranth adapts remarkably well to various garden sizes, from spacious backyard plots to modest raised beds, though you'll want to ensure each plant has adequate room to reach its full potential. It performs best in warm climates but can succeed in most temperate zones with proper timing. Start by preparing your planting site after the last frost date, when soil temperatures have warmed sufficiently. While Amaranth tolerates less than ideal soil, you'll see dramatically better results by working compost or well-aged organic matter into well-drained, fertile loam. So, you'll want to select a location that receives full sun throughout the day, since Amaranth is a heat-loving plant that really thrives in hot conditions. The seeds are incredibly tiny, almost dust-like, which, honestly, can make even sowing a bit challenging. It's a good idea to mix them with sand before broadcasting to get better distribution, then just lightly cover with soil and gently water. Maintaining consistent soil moisture during germination is crucial. Make sure to check daily and water as needed to keep the surface from drying out completely. Once your seedlings emerge, usually within a week, you'll want to thin them to 10 to 18 inches apart depending on the variety. This spacing ensures proper air circulation and prevents competition for nutrients and sunlight. As plants mature, they become impressively drought-tolerant, though regular watering promotes more vigorous growth and higher yields. Watch for common pests like aphids and flea beetles, though Amaranth's natural vigor usually allows it to outpace pest damage without intervention. One of Amaranth's greatest advantages is its minimal maintenance requirements. Once established, these plants practically take care of themselves, growing rapidly and producing abundant harvests with little fuss. Harvesting Amaranth offers two distinct rewards, each with unique culinary possibilities. For leaf production, you can begin harvesting tender young greens just 3 weeks after planting. So, to keep your Amaranth producing all season long, just pick individual leaves and shoots regularly. This simple habit really encourages continued production throughout the growing season. These nutritious leaves, honestly, cook beautifully just like spinach. Although, giving them a quick boil can help reduce those naturally occurring anti-nutritional compounds. You can sauté them with garlic for a simple side dish, toss them into soups and stews, or even add them to curries and stir-fries for a nice nutritional boost. Now, harvesting seeds does take a bit of patience, but it offers incredible versatility in the kitchen and garden. Just let your plants flower fully, and you'll see these spectacular seed heads develop, ranging from deep burgundy to bright gold depending on the variety. When seed heads begin drying naturally on the plant, usually 3 to 4 months after planting, go ahead and cut them, then finish drying them indoors in paper bags or on screens. Threshing those tiny seeds from the chaff might seem daunting, but honestly, a simple hairdryer on a cool setting works brilliantly. It blows away the lightweight chaff while the heavier seeds remain behind. Once cleaned, your options really multiply exponentially. You can cook the seeds into a creamy, protein-rich porridge for breakfast, pop them like miniature popcorn for a nutty snack that's far healthier than corn, or even grind them into flour for gluten-free baking adventures. You can even save some seeds to expand your Amaranth patch next season, completing a beautiful cycle of sustainability. Store both leaves and seeds properly in airtight containers, keeping leaves refrigerated or frozen and seeds in cool, dry conditions to extend their shelf life for months. As we face increasingly unpredictable weather patterns and growing concerns about global food security, Amaranth emerges as a true agricultural hero. Its remarkable drought tolerance and ability to thrive in marginal soils make it an invaluable crop for sustainable agriculture. While other crops wilt under climate stress, Amaranth soldiers on, producing nutritious food with minimal inputs. This resilience positions Amaranth as a critical component of future food systems, particularly in regions vulnerable to climate change impacts. Growing Amaranth in your garden connects you to an 8,000-year legacy while simultaneously participating in a movement toward more resilient, nutritious, and sustainable food production. Every seed you plant honors those ancient farmers who first recognized this plant's extraordinary value, and every harvest contributes to rediscovering what we nearly lost forever. So why not dedicate a corner of your garden to this incredible plant? Start small if you're uncertain, but start somewhere. The rewards, nutritional, culinary, and deeply satisfying, await you. If you found this guide valuable and you're excited to grow amaranth in your own garden, please subscribe to Smart Garden for more practical, in-depth gardening wisdom. Share this video with fellow gardeners who'd appreciate learning about this amazing ancient superfood. Let's grow together and keep rediscovering the incredible plants that sustained our ancestors while building a more resilient future. Happy gardening, everyone!